guys! Today I'm going to show you how to make these adorable vintage looking ghosts. They are so simple and easy, you won't believe it. And they just make such a fun, fast, cute decoration for Halloween. So let's get started. You'll need some white fabric. Use an old pillowcase, old sheets, and cut them up. These are little wood rounds. I did buy a big package of these on Amazon, and I can leave the link below for you. I'll definitely use them in other projects, but I have some skewers, or you can use dowels. I grabbed this old, spooky kind of cheesecloth from my Halloween decorations that I'm going to use too. You can see it just comes apart real easy. It's a great cloth to use to cover the ghosts in. You'll also need a glue gun and some glue sticks. And I am using newspaper, some tape. I'm going to roll up the newspaper to make the little balls for the heads of the ghosts. I also have this instant coffee that I'm going to use to dye the fabric with, the white fabric for the ghosts, and the cheesecloth. So just go ahead and mix the instant coffee in some hot water. I'm not measuring it out. I just pour a little bit in there, as you can see. Mix the instant coffee up so it dissolves in the water there, and then we'll go ahead and dye our fabric. For this first piece of fabric, I'm just gonna put it all in the coffee. Just push it down in there with your spoon, and then once I let it sit there for a minute, I'll just take it out and rinse it with water, and I'll just place it outside so it can dry. With the second piece, I'm just going to go ahead and try to dye the ends and make it kind of an ombre effect. I do like to rinse the whole fabric just with water once I'm done, and I didn't show that here, but here it is after I've rinsed it, and then I'm going to go ahead and dip the ends in again and make them a little bit darker. And you can see that it's making a really nice ombre effect for our ghost. I'm going to do one more fabric, so 3 ghosts. This one I'm just doing the very ends of the fabric. So you can decide, I'll show you all 3 at the end, and you can decide which one you like the best. I just dumped out the rest of the coffee on my pan, so I had a little bit bigger space to dye this cheesecloth. So I'm just going to go ahead and dye random spots on the cheesecloth, mostly the ends, just to give it that vintage feel. Okay, I'm just waiting for all the cloth to dry. I'm going to go ahead and drill a hole into these little wood rounds. In the package I got from Amazon, they give you this little tool. You can also use a drill or a nail to hammer holes in. Just make sure they're big enough to fit your dowel, or in my case, a skewer. Go ahead and put some hot glue into that hole and put your skewer or your dowel into that hole. I'm leaving the sharp end up and the flat end down, because the sharp end I'm going to poke in those balls that I told you I'm going to make out of the newspaper. So I'm just going to crumble them up and make some small balls, tape them up with my Scotch tape, and then just poke them into the top of the dowel and glue them on. Okay, now for the fun part, we're going to go ahead and spread the fabric that I have dried now over the ball. Then I'm going to go ahead and draw some eyes with a Sharpie or a black marker. Take your cheesecloth and drape it over. You can arrange it however you'd like and trim the ends, and then you'll just go ahead and tie around the neck with, you can do a cute little ribbon or some jute, whatever you'd like. So here are all 3 ghosts, and I'm just going to take each one and show you what they look like. They're a little bit hard to tell. I tried to bring them outside in the light. This one is the one where I just did the ends. You can see how the top is still white, but the ends right here are all dyed with the coffee. This is the one where I did the ombre effect. You can see this one a little bit better, but you can definitely see the white. This one is the one that I just dipped all the fabric in the coffee so it's all stained equally. That is actually my favorite. You guys let me know which is your favorite in the comments. Thank you so much for watching. Remember to subscribe so you can follow along with me on a lot of other fun projects coming up. Enjoy your ghosts, and we'll see you on the next video.